Test. Good. Hi, my name is Peng, and I am a travel addict, and that is why I just bought this 2021 Storyteller Overland Classic MODE. Yeah, it's a long name. I think I got everything. Anyway, today I'm going to give you a tour of my van, but it's a little different than other van tours because this is going to be a 360-degree VR tour. So if you're watching this on YouTube on your computer, you should be able to just use your mouse to click and drag around. It's a complete 360-degree video sphere. If you're watching it on your phone or on your VR set, you should be able to just go into VR mode and start moving around and look at their surroundings. So the reason I want to make this video is because when I had to make a decision between the Winnebago Revel and this van, I was fortunate enough to be able to check out both vans at my local dealer side by side in person. I got lucky because they had both vans waiting to be delivered to customers, so I couldn't test drive it. A lot of things were not put in, like the shower curtain, they haven't put it in yet. The van hasn't been cleaned up yet. But it was really great because I got a feel for the interior space. When you check out these van pictures or sometimes YouTube videos, a lot of them are shot with wide angle lens, so it makes the van look really spacious. So once you're in here, it feels a lot smaller, not cramped, but it definitely feels smaller. So I think with this VR, hopefully it will give you a feel for what it's like to be actually inside this van. More importantly, I'm about 6'2", so I'm trying to set up the camera lens to be exactly where my eye level is. So if you just look around, this is pretty much what I see. So hopefully that helps. Also, I'm going to move the camera to different locations of the van. So if you want to skip to a certain part, I will put those different chapters down below in the YouTube video. And here we are in the back of the van. This is the view that you see when you first walk in from the sliding side doors. Please ignore the box underneath it. I'm trying to elevate the camera up to about my eye level. It's still slightly below my eye level, but I'm trying to give you a realistic view of what you would look like. It would look like when you stand in here. That's the only way I can prop the camera up. Also, I'm sorry about the air conditioning noise, but before I started shooting video today, it's 100 degrees, 101 degrees outside. So sorry, I can't do it without the air conditioning on. So I'm about 6'2". As you can see, my head is not hitting. It's like almost touching. It's actually, my hair is touching, but you know, it's just hair, so it's perfectly fine. And the only place that I do have to duck a little bit is back here where the air conditioning is. But you know how you don't really go back there, and it's really just like walking like this. It's not, you're not at risk of hitting your head or anything. As you can see, this part is pretty narrow. So I think on the forum, a lot of people complain about these two things protruding and hitting your knee. So far I haven't done it. I think once you get used to it, once you are aware of it, just pay attention, it shouldn't become an issue. One thing I do want to point out is I ordered a van wife shelf, and I had a lot of hesitation about ordering it because I was worried that every time I go in here, I'd be ducking and hitting my head on that shelf. Although I do love the idea of having storage and also having possibly a privacy curtain up here. But this past weekend I actually went to Van Expo and I checked it out in person. So the van wife shelf actually doesn't come down here. It actually goes up to about here, which means that there's actually more clearance and it doesn't feel claustrophobic at all. So I actually ordered one of those shelves. But you know, you don't have to get van wife. I think there are other like White Top or some other vendors that also have these type of shelving that you can get. So I'm going to sit down now so you can get a feel for the space here for adults. Again, I'm a 6'2", I'm a big guy, I'm not skinny or anything, but there's definitely room for another adult. Although I think it might be a little tight for two adults. In a pinch, you can probably fit two people. I think two teenagers or two kids probably would fit here better. But if you have one person, this is very comfortable here. And I have lots of leg rooms right down here. And they do have pull-tested seat belts here, so you can put a child seat here, and it's actually three-point. Both of these seats are three-point seat belts, so it's very safe. I feel very safe having someone right in the back with me. Why don't I get you to sit down here so you can look at what this view looks like? Hi. Hope my giant face didn't scare you, but I was trying to level you to my eye level. So this is basically what I can see right now. And as you can see, this panoramic window view is fantastic. I'm going to sit over there so you can see what it feels like if you're just sitting here by yourself. When you get a chance, take a look behind you. Now, you don't see a permanent shower or bathroom, but it does come with a shower and a bathroom, and I will show you how that works. Without that bathroom blocking the view, you can see how wide open this van feels. And it's very important in a small van like this because it can get crowded and claustrophobic. So this panoramic view out of these windows is one major reason why I wanted to get this van. Imagine if you're traveling with friends or family and you're going through a national park. You want everyone to have a good view to be able to see out. All right, I think you've had a good look at that seat, so let's move further back. All right, here we are in the back of the van. You've probably seen a lot of videos about how this flex space works, so I'm not going to demonstrate it today. Unless you want me to, then comment down below and maybe I'll make a follow-up video. Anyway, the short of this is it folds down, turns into a bed, folds halfway up, becomes a lounge that you can sit people sideways, or fold it all the way up like we are here, where you can sit passengers facing forward. Those tables actually come down and can fit down here. So this is the part of the van that Storyteller is the proudest and everybody loves, is that it's a hidden shower. And let me show you how that works. First, you open this up, and voila, there's the shower pan. Now, the van comes with a porta potty, a little toilet that fits exactly in here. It's too small for me, so I opted to upgrade to a bigger toilet. But toilet is a whole separate video that I can make about it and what I think about it. So I'm not going to talk about that here. But anyway, this is the shower pan, and the shower actually is here. So to use the shower, you unscrew these. By the way, this is brand new, so it's still stiff, so you have to push it a little bit to push it down. And then curtain drops. Pull this out. And you have your shower. Want to go take a look inside? Yes, you know you want to. Ooh. Here's Johnny. Hi. Well, you're inside the shower now with me, alone. And as you can see, I can stand up pretty much straight in here. If I stand up straight, it doesn't hit my head, but my head is touching, my hair is touching this door. So I have to be careful when I'm shampooing. I have to be ducking my head a little bit so that I don't get shampoo all over this. And these doors are held together by magnets, so they won't leak, they won't rip open easily. And I think the best part about this shower that I like is it doesn't have stiff sidewalls, which means that for someone big like me, I can stick my arms all around and I won't hit anything. I won't feel claustrophobic. And you can see here, this is the shower head right here. It has a valve on there where you can pause the water, so you can conserve water. And of course, there's the switch to turn on, turn off water, adjust the temperature. Oh, and behind you, this is new. Now it has a pocket for your soap and shampoo. I believe in the earlier models didn't have those, and Storyteller has addressed that. All right, I'll see you on the outside. All right, now let me show you how to put this away. So it's fairly simple. I like to get these holes out of the way first. And here's a little hack I found that made this easier. If you roll this up like this, and then close this first. So now the shower curtain has a place to sit on. All you have to do is strap this back in. It's just much easier. You don't have to try to hold this so it won't fall. Now I'll close this down, close this, secure it, and we're done. This now turns into a step where you can use to get onto the bed if you need to. Here we are down in the garage area. Hopefully this gives you a sense of how big this area is. I haven't decided on what storage system to put in here yet, like GLS or whatever I decide to do. So for now, I just have these cheap Home Depot boxes. And as you can see, I can probably stack one more on top of that. And of course, there are 3 L tracks down here, which is really versatile and great for if you want to strap things down. Although with these boxes, they're stacked one on top of the other, and also how this rubber coated floor, how sticky it is, I haven't had a need to strap anything down yet. Obviously, when I go over off-road bumps, it kind of jiggles and makes a lot of noise, but you know, it hasn't bothered me yet. Finally, let me show you the kitchen area. Okay, now we're in the kitchen area, and I put you about where I would stand to cook. So you can see the microwave, there's a detachable speaker here. Here's a sink. This is a removable induction cooktop, so you can move it anywhere. You can cook it here, cook it outside, wherever you feel like. And of course, there are drawers down there. I'll show you the fridge when I move the camera over, but if you want to see these drawers, this is the top one. This is to put this in, so it's relatively shallow, but the ones down below are deeper. And I'm gonna try to be careful not to knock the camera over. I think I'll just stop there, because otherwise I'll knock the camera over. This is actually the narrowest part of the van, so this is definitely where the van shuffle happens. However, if we have 2 people, one person can stand here, no problem, or sit there, and the other person can stand just a little bit that way where the cooktop is. It's a very spacious area to cook. The last part is going to be the fridge. So to show you the fridge, I'm not going to put it at eye level. I'm going to actually move the camera around so you can see inside right here. I have to say, when I saw pictures of this fridge, I thought it might be too small, but it's actually really deep, so there's definitely room in there for larger items. And this door, there's a magnet to hold it up, so you don't have to hold it up when you're loading grocery. It's very nice. And there's the knob to adjust the temperatures. The only thing I don't like about this, and I know why they did it, is I think they want to make a door that can open on both sides. So this door handle is right in the middle. Well, guess what? It's really hard to open. So that was it. That was a quick VR tour inside my 2021 Storyteller Classic. How did you like it? Did I miss something that you wanted to see? I know I didn't go outside. I didn't go to the roof because it's so hot. But if you want to see it, I can make another video with a VR tour of the outside of the van. And remember, if you want to find out more about these vans or have any questions, the best place to go is actually the Storyteller Owners Facebook group. People on there are super helpful, and the admin does a great job moderating the group. In addition, you should also subscribe and listen to Yonghwa's podcast, Donation. She managed to interview a lot of industry insiders as well as new owners. Before I got my van, I was listening to the podcast, a lot of interesting stories, and also I learned a lot from it. So go subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Oh, I forgot. Like and subscribe. That is the mandatory thing you have to say at the end of YouTube videos, right?